What it is, welcome back again. Another Saturday. We have made it all the way back around. Ugh, rough day. I think the other fellas will be here shortly. Always hit that live button a little bit early. Backpack had some company over, so he might be able to run a little late. And we started early just so we can tell everybody that Brian's late. Man, early crowd here at Marco as usual. The Don Phil. Did not update the Google Doc. I see Brian's in chat. A little slip action this week. Got a couple, just kind of ease through, ball or bust. Got a couple set up for that. Whatever other madness we get into as the wildness grows on the Saturday evening here. What's up, Neil? Drop those carries. All kinds of great knife news. A little bit of off and on stuff this week. Damn text coming in. Man, pretty solid week. I've on the old videos and things. It's supposed to be here, Don, pretty shortly. Send him a chat. Keeping an eye on the old bottom there when Brian rolls in. On his It's a lot of sales. Folks got the Father's Day sales coming up. We could just sit here and stare at Brian the whole time.
Hearing an echo. What's up, buddy?
Everything's muted. Same old, same old.
Could be my earbud.
Just
What's up,
another week.
Marco, Neil, Don?
Just another week. Made it through. I didn't update the document because I was lazy. But
Backpack
I
didn't
pulled
know if
a
he was going to make it.
yeah. I sent him a message just to let him know, but said he had a house full of friends. Hard to believe.
Joseph, what's up, buddy?
Backpack's got friends, and I guarantee they're like, here he comes, and I bet he's going to talk about some knife shit.
Hey, Paul.
I haven't seen not that Paul. Bill Doyle. I saw him on Facebook. I think he's got a birthday. He usually rolls through here. Drop those carries. Man, finally got a little hedgehog action on a swap. I like it. Digging it so far. From a little swap with an older feller. He said he liked it, but the pull was too strong for him.
How's the audio, everybody? Does it sound right to you?
They don't know.
There's like a huge echo after you talk every time. It sounds like it sounds like a demon mumbling in the background after you talk.
I mean, everything that can mute is muted. That's all disconnected.
Maybe it's me. How's that?
I got no beef with it.
I might have been getting. Yeah, it's better. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Sweet.
The hedgehog was definitely. I don't know, comparing it to the like the Ohio River Jack. I think the Ohio River Jack has a little bit better build feel to it. Like on the pivot and everything is all nice and smooth. The pivot on the hedgehog kind of sticks out. You can feel it. See, I've got one of these rose brass slips that it was just been hanging in. I wish there was a better way to break in a really stiff, thick leather. I don't know.
I got this from Terry.
That was early, Terry. But man, there's nothing better than carrying one because then it gets like this weird curves to it. Because the Ohio River Jack, I mean, it's probably the best carrying one I got in and out of the slip easy. The knife is stuck in there, you know. I mean, the outline of it is permanent. I guess that's just the trick. Just time will make it better.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, Dougie.
Yep. I saw you made that little post. So it was missing in action there for a minute.
Yeah, it was gone for 2 weeks.
So just come out of the pocket and missing, or
Not, well, 2 weeks ago on Friday, I had a few jobs doing moles because it was raining. And then I came home and I was working in the shop. And when my wife came home, I was talking to her and I noticed I was missing a knife. And I started, uh-oh. And I was thinking about it. And I didn't use it in the shop at all. So it had to have gotten hooked up on one of the tarps I took down that were hanging. I separate the pole barn in the winter so that I'm
yeah,
not heating the whole friggin' thing when I'm out there. And I was taking those down. So the clip must have caught on it and pulled it off, and it fell on a piece of styrofoam. So it made no noise. It was just sitting on it. And this week, my wife did some yard work, and she left the Rubbermaid garbage can right under the water spouts, and it rained. So the whole damn thing filled up. So I went in the the shop to get a siphon hose so I could drain some of it before I moved it. And as soon as I moved my old fish stuff, I heard this thing hit the floor, fell off that styrofoam.
Great feeling right there when you find one, even though it fell.
I looked through the shop because I thought it might have happened on the tarp instead of in somebody's yard, but the places I thought it would have came off, it wasn't anywhere near. The best
It
part
kills
is,
me.
so I called the wife and I FaceTimed her and I said, "Look at this." And she goes, "You found it?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Are you happy?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking pissed." She goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I just fucking bought another one."
Ouch.
And she goes, "Well, if you want, you can return it, maybe." And I didn't buy another one. I already told her I couldn't afford it, but I was testing it. And she didn't get mad. And I was like, wait a minute, that's awesome. So now I might get that new Cold Steel.
Paul rocking the TR Atom in the damn. Look, I'm so jelly on that shit. I want one of those ABW slip joints, and I've had it slip through my fingers a couple of times because it's either been a trade not work out or a good deal, and I didn't have cash on hand.
What? What's 5x5, Marco?
I have no idea. I tried to look through. I don't. Anybody else live tonight? I'm not
Ton of
getting
people.
notified.
Rochambeau, G-Ball, few people.
I just don't get the. I don't seem to get damn uh, notifications like I used to for lives. That's why it's a little low. I think Kill Tony's on. That's our competition.
Who?
Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah. We are
Yeah,
comic relief.
yeah, we're relief of something. That
Oh, man. I'm friggin' exhausted.
I stay that way.
Putting up a chicken coop. Well, we're doubling the size of our chicken run. We had 10 by 10 off of the coop, and now going to be 20 by 20.
You gonna? You don't even eat eggs.
My wife wants chickens, and she wants more chickens.
So should I have chicken, sir? We was at that flea market a couple weeks back. Mine's wanting goat. She's been wanting one for a long time.
Oh, I'm sure my wife would be happy with goats, and maybe a horse.
Uh, she's convinced they talk to you. Now, I did
Hey, they're
so
making money now, so
the chicken.
yep.
They're making money and not just eating. Because I mean, if I was close enough to you, I would buy every egg I get. Because man, that's a ton
We
of
don't
fucking eggs.
we don't ever buy one. We don't ever buy an egg. My wife bakes a lot, and both my wife and son eat eggs, and then we're selling enough that we're getting money to cover, the feed and all that stuff. So,
So
what's
win-win
up,
at
Ron?
that point. And I like a farm fresh egg like that. It tastes better. They hard boil taste better, they fry better, and they bake better. So
Dude, it's
it's
night and
just
day difference between the store bought egg and the eggs that we have.
it is. They're doing something to them in that factory setting, but I did score a collection, a broke ass EDC collection piece this week. A ZT 0550.
I saw that on one of your posts.
Man, I am thrilled with finally getting one of these. The Hinder design. This thing is chunky. It's heavy. That is a very hard use knife, and I don't really want to use it because it's a Gen 1. Because it's got the because I went through all this. The Gen 1 is the only one with a clip like this. The rest of them all went to the other style ZT clip with the vertical screws.
Yeah.
So
Can you get other show side scales?
so I spent the week when I was waiting for this to come in. There's very few that make it, but was it Singu Labs?
Is that just a solid slab of like G2, G10?
Yeah.
Shit, dude, I could make that.
I had I have a scale coming from him, but I will definitely. I tell you what, when I get this one off and I put the one I got from him on,
Send me that
I,
one.
I'll send you that one because if you can, there's a lot of guys out there rocking these, and the scales are hard to come by. And I'm telling you, the one thing I've got to figure out is the hardware from. I wouldn't think the hardware from Gen 2s and Gen 3s would be different, but because I would like to color out the spacers and shit like that. But I think even though it's a Gen 1 and it's discontinued, I think this knife needs to be carried. Man, I saw
That's
that and that
that's what
fits
I
right
am.
in, don't it? That was carried,
Dude,
wasn't it?
having the micarta scales on this thing makes a world of difference. It's such a big bulbous handle that when it's that cheap glass reinforced plastic that they had on it, it just feels so cheap.
Joseph, what ZT did you score? That seems to be the
Yeah,
damn
it's a grip, Paul.
all of the damn knives I played with and looked at her. It's these old discontinued ZTs. Every one of them I get finally and get to play with. I'm like, I like it. I'm keeping it. I love it. So those, I don't know what happened to ZT. At what point they were like, well, we're gonna, because none of the new ones have that much that feeling to them. Like this 0550, that 880, and then the 640. It's just
Yeah, like I've always been a knife guy, even before I got into the community. Like I didn't collect like this, but I always was looking at knives wherever I was at. I'd buy a knife here or there. You know, lots of
well.
Kershaws,
See, that's what.
CRKTs. But
Yeah, Kershaw Lake got me started, and then when you go looking at Kershaw Lakes, then if you buy Kershaws, you're always like, man, I'd love to have a ZT, but that's a lot of money.
well, mine was Benchmade, you know, because Cabela's always carried Spydercos and Benchmades in the Kershaws. And I was buying Kershaws and stuff. And when my kids were little and I was always broke and S30V was the thing, man, I wanted three knives that I always saw there that, you know, first one, I've had this one for quite a while. That's the when
The Aussie.
my daughter got her first real job, she got a gift card to Cabela's for me for a Christmas present, and so I always say she bought me this, but my wife got mad because it was like a $50 gift card. But
You gotta make it.
no,
You gotta make it hit.
I'm looking at this, and my wife like she comes up to the counter. She says, "What's down at the price?" She goes, "The hell? That's only a $50 gift card." And the lady at the counter goes, "Well, we got friends and family going on right now, and he's a friend of mine." But she ended up giving me the Cabela's friends and family too. But so I've had this for a while, and that's S30. And then the other two I wanted back then were that, which I've added, a while back. And then I finally got the grip added. So I've got all three of the old S30Vs that I wanted back when I couldn't afford them.
That's the yeah. That's the fun. And I think ZT's missing the mark where they could bring back. But see, I don't with this Hinder model. I don't know if with him running his own company now. But man, if they could bring those back, I bet they would sell. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, that is a solid filling knife. It's a work knife. It's not a showpiece. The action's pretty good. I'm gonna take it apart and like polish up the internals on it. But the detent is pretty stout on it. So if you weren't a very good flicking, man, I
That's the
just
funny thing is like these three knives are kind of like grails to me, but they're all users. They're all work knives because they're just good work knives.
I keep trimming down. I tell her I'm going to trim down this and that. And the slip joints I carry, which those get put because if I've got a nicer knife, I'll bust out the case sod buster or something like that and do some work with it. I beat on the slip joints pretty hard. That damn hedgehog, it's probably gonna catch some hell, but it's a sharp ass little blade.
I've been pretty happy with this in the last couple weeks that I've had it.
Stacy Blades.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
What is that one?
The Cetos, an old Saviti, 14C, and steel frame lock with burlap micarta show side. Got the fuller in it so you can reverse flick it.
Something about burlap micarta.
Yeah, I like it.
Look. I was
That is a work knife right there.
I've
This
got
thing's a
one of those
tank.
somewhere around here.
I want to get the fixed blade version of this. I like this thing so much.
Stacy, I think everybody is scrounging for knife funds. If you're in any of the damn Facebook groups, nothing's selling. Everybody's broke as shit. And there's some big drops coming, and I just don't know if I'll be able to get in that. I'll probably have to just let them pass.
Broke as shit. People aren't. A lot of people aren't broke as shit. They're just holding off and building up a nest egg for Blade Show.
And that's where a lot of folks do. They sell big before those, but hell,
What's the point? What's up, buddy?
I mean,
Got Frankie in the house.
Frankie. I'm with Stacy on this, man. It's just here lately. Trying to, because I don't want to put shit on a credit card. Trying to get everything paid off. Because these damn interest rates are fucking vicious. But I went through and did a little bit of the bust. I didn't fill out the sheet, but I've got some links already set up. Here's one because week before Brent showed up some. Brian brought us some last Saturday.
Feels like yesterday, buddy.
It does. Paul, man, I see there's another one. Bless. I would love to take that, but Chris Taylor off of Facebook, he builds those custom slip joints, and I want one of those so damn bad I can't see straight. That's 450, 500. But it's it's a handmade, American-made slip joint, so. And I got all kinds of scales and shit I want, hardware.
Frankie, you'd like one of these, the new off-grid sidekick.
Same here, Paul.
This knife is amazing, Doug. You want a good? It's a funky, chunky handle,
I
but
kind of like a chunky handle because that
it's
I just
really not that big of a knife when you look at total length.
I've just never been able to carry a fixed blade. It just never seems to carry well for me.
Surprisingly, they do a really good taco, which is awesome. It's even got the drainage hole. That thing looks bulky as hell, but for uh, carrying an appendix in that scout carry like this, clip it down over your belt. It's so freaking comfortable, dude. You don't even notice it's there.
So first, baller or bust tonight from old SR there, Surge. The skull beam. This thing is $450.
The hell? That all custom?
Yeah, this is so it's a non-locking ball, the ball detent to hold it in. And it's made by Milty out in Idaho. So it's all American made.
Where?
5 inches, titanium handle, Teflon washers. So the blades come out of Milty, and he makes the handles in house. And I've had a couple of his knives, and I like them. I just don't know if it's 500 friendly. The clip's kind of unique. And like to, I guess it's like a 3-piece or 2-piece clip. Spring deal.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, but
Yeah, 500. I don't
for
know
that
if it's
money, there's a lot of other things I'm going to find interesting before it.
as sad as I'd hate to say it, it's kind of a bust because for 450 with the skull on it, I think skulls get overdone a little bit, like flames on a fucking car, skulls on a knife. It's just a little on the tacky.
I'm not going to say bust. I'm just going to say it's overpriced. I don't know. It looks cool. It's got some cool. I like the blade on it, but
It's
I can't.
definitely
I can't give it a baller for how much. What is that? Full titanium, and what's the blade steel?
see. It doesn't. That's why I was trying to look because I don't even think it just said no. I'll see. It never Nitro V. So, but it's USA Nitro V, and
Well, and
evidently a
it's
lot.
it's small batch, custom done Nitro V. You're gonna get the best out of that Nitro V that you can.
Yeah, I mean that's American made Nitro V is like Chinese Magna Cut. Make friends with that statement. And then the brass and copper inlay is antiqued on the skull, and then the handles are
Yeah, I'm
black.
saying bust. It's got to be a bust because it's not a. I can't go baller. It's too.
And it's not because the blade's only 2.17 inches, so it's under 2 1/4. It's little bitty, and it's not unlocking. And I mean, in all honesty, that's not a hard design. The double detent, isn't that easier than making it a locking knife when you're engineering?
I believe so. I would think so. It's
Yeah,
a detent ball
yeah. So then, I mean,
in
you're
two
you're done.
spots.
Paul throwed out the bust. I'm bust on it. I think. Yep, yep.
I like that double detent better.
Yeah, and I mean, what do you? Yeah, I remember that feller come through. I had it for a moment. Is that the one that started your the black
No,
the black?
uh, the one that actually started it was I got that and it, and then the momentum, or not the momentum, the royal. And I got that from backpack. Then it was the double detent. That was the fourth one, I think.
Because like Paul said it, the because his slip joints, but you can see the difference here. $140 for these. They're they're made in China, and there's actually I think there's some of those in stock right now.
Those look pretty cool.
Yeah, for $140, they're slicey. They definitely
What's the steel?
it's M390, a little over 2.5 on the blade length.
Is that a titanium clip?
Hardened pivots, phosphorus bronze, clip, titanium. Which first thing I do is pull the clip off of it, and use it on something else. But I'd say
What's the length of that one?
that's baller for me. Overall, six open 6.31, and then the blades 2.7. So I mean that puts it. Let's see.
It's a bust. Paul's perspective right there just blew it out the door.
I didn't see Paul's.
$10 more, you can get a USA made American Blade Works slip joint, though.
I'm with him on that. If you could get it, that's the thing. If you could get it,
I'd rather hold on to the money for when they are in stock than. I mean, it's a sweet looking knife. I like the blade shape. Those look like nice big slabs of carbon fiber. They didn't skimp. They put the titanium clip on, and it seems like it's a reasonable price. But
because I mean I got that for half the price of that one. It's American made. Case the new Sodbuster Junior. It was $70, and it's S35.
nice.
So all in what you want there, and it is an apple destroying machine right there. I was tickled. I bought that off Facebook.
So what's our next one?
Uh, we got one more, I think. Uh,
Oh, Stacy, that's awesome. She ordered the Gideon. She's got that.
oh yeah, yeah. It's that's gonna be a banger for sure. Now we can.
Damn, that's a killer deal too, Stacy. She had a 30% off coupon for that design challenge competition or whatever that they had.
Now I know this pre-order is coming up here shortly.
The downdraft. Oh, what is that?
That is the production round 3 of the Strix. That's going to be the Exo skeleton one.
God,
There,
that's
there's going to.
horrendous.
I don't even think those count as speed holes.
No, that just looks like a unfinished knife.
I would definitely, if I was going with that layout, I would want like the Damas steel blade or something showing through. But there's some. He's doing some inlays on this run. Uh,
That is, without a doubt, a bust for me.
I was trying to see. I thought he had some of the other versions. Might be on. Might be on the old Insta. Well, I knew it would be on that version for you.
Heck yeah, Stacy, a sweet knife from a community brother design. Time to use that code.
Man, the old internet is running real damn slow. Because I know he had some
Kubi
great.
Kubi needs to get their head out of their butt and get some more blooms sent out.
Yeah, I've seen some folks here and there really.
They sold out at White Mountain in like minutes, dude. They didn't even come close.
Did you hang up? You muted yourself somehow there, Brian, and it won't let me unmute you.
How's that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on, I gotta go and switch back to my earphones.
Trying to find because I thought he had some pics of the streaks that were all dropping, and I'm just not seeing them. Bunch of customs, but it's. I don't even think they set the price on it. I think the tariffs are, and he's waiting on the prototypes, so there'll be more. So we'll just to be determined on that. What the hell happened on that? I had ain't that a son of a bitch?
Probably. What did I do now?
No, I hit the wrong button. I had another tab open and couldn't find it there. So I got another. Good Lord. Anybody that's got 5 wrestling belts, production wrestling belts, replicas, and they're posting them on Facebook,
That's a true fan right there, buddy.
I'm almost worried that they're
Woo!
too much of a damn fan.
Woo!
Almost worried they're too much of a fan. You don't want that one.
I'd be walking around singing like I am a real American. Wearing your belt, jumping off the top of the couch. Huh? I could see Doug doing that.
That is not my style at all. Negatory. I quit watching wrestling back when Hulk Hogan and Sting were monster trucks.
Oh, you got farther than I did if you were got to the point where Hogan was in East. What was it that Sting was in? ECW or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was ECW at that point. I just remember that was like the last pay per view I remember him watching.
Yeah, I used to like it old school when it was on regular TV. And then some of the first WrestleManias, but after that, got into the real shit then, like Ultimate Fighter and UFC. Aries knives are hot.
They are. Need the Aries folder.
Did you see I was on Meet the Maker last week with Eric.
I I saw that. I made a couple comments like I was listen. I was actually dropping kids off at the pool during part of it, and then I was in the shower listening to it, and I was brushing my beard and trimming my mustache while y'all were chit chatting.
Nice.
I have to really plan out my YouTube watching. I'm busy schedule, busy schedule to keep those videos coming to all these hardcore watchers. And
I bet.
it's hard. It's a hard life to keep up with.
Do you know Caleb 1776? He's in a lot of the different chats. Got a channel. He's building it up.
I have
Ooh,
not.
what's that?
This is the other baller bust. The quiet carry drift. I mean the catch. Sorry. From the same people that brought you the drift and the nine.
Just off design and looks, I'm gonna say baller. But being a
380.
quiet carry, it might very well be bust out of my price point.
Yeah, I mean 380.
Vanex, is that are quiet carries
No,
made in the U.S.?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Vanex titanium.
I mean it is the rust proof knife. And they
That
warranty them the way I
dimpling on
understand
that
it.
titanium is awesome.
It is fire. Then it's almost like an integral because it is two piece. I'm trying to find it. See, they don't show it, but
Yeah, it's definitely a Nessmuk, Stacy, with that hump on the
I
front. Oh, Dougie's got it. He sly bastard. Is that a pass around?
yeah, I think I will have to get one. They're a little bit smaller than you think it'd be, but I really like quiet carry. And you can see it is two pieces, but man, it matches up great.
Yeah, that's sick.
Clip is pretty clean. They do great things, but they are pricey. It's a Taiwanese. They're Drew dudes letting us know. I'm pretty sure it
Okay,
is made
I'm
across.
I'm fine with that.
You
I
can
like
tell. I mean,
Taiwan.
it's they're very precision made. The fit and finish. Every quiet carry I've handled has been a solid
Hey,
piece.
Drew, what's up, buddy?
Drew dude.
I like that. I mean, that that's high end for me, but that's a pretty sweet
Yeah.
looking knife.
I mean it is, but it's that whole coastal carry. I mean the things are it's never going anywhere with that Van X and the way they build them.
I love a Nessmuk too.
And let's see, did they? Because there's a couple. They do have a dark one. Ooh, you could say you could drop that one, send it to Terry, and get those studs, and try to get that pivot, maybe that clip bronzed out.
Yeah, I could probably make something work with that.
But it definitely got caught by. I wished it was mine. This pass around, I'm trying to get that one moving pretty quick. But the contouring, it's spot on. It's just that right size too. It's a little bit on the smaller, but not too small. Because I mean, what blade is 2.99, right at that 3 inch. I mean, I like the 3.5. Seems to be like the go-to carry, but
I like my Nestmuk better than that one.
it's got a little little built-in spoon for the spaghettios.
This thing's abused. Straight
As many
abused.
as many of yours seem to be.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mate. That's a buddy of mine. That's the guy who made it. Not showing up well. Out in Muskegon. Oh yeah, it's showing up better than I thought.
I'm telling you, Drew. Once you put that catch in your hand, you'll be hooked. It's I think it's better. Personally, it's better than the 9. I don't know now if you could get your hands on the drift, that LCT or whatever, the thicker, heavier one. That's probably the king of quad carry.
No, that's a cool looking knife, but man,
That's a
pricey
chunk of
for.
money. Yeah, that's the extreme amount that I would spend on Type 1. Now, this next one, a little bit cheaper, a little bit cheaper. A Ray Laconico design. I'm a Ray nut, man. I like Ray. The one I like the most is the that weed E Spirit. Got it off the old backpack. Talked him into selling it. I just enjoy it. It's a solid carry, useful knife.
That's a
I
sweet
like
looking knife. I don't know. I would. Hey, Cheeto.
Cheeto the
But
Bandito.
it's.
S35 VN
I don't
titanium
know.
179. It's pretty thick, but it is a little bit on the small side, especially compared to the other Ray that I've got. This is also uh, courtesy of the pass around. I mean, I like the slow. It just feels thin.
I'll give it a baller. It's not.
Got great action, and it is a Ray. It's got that little thin front flip, but it is a Voss stick for $180.
Yeah, that's what's.
But here's a that one.
Cole, what's up?
Broke AZ.
We just talked about the Gideon earlier.
Yep. It's the regular bunch rolling in now. Y'all done missed it. We talked about great things.
I like that version better.
I figured you would. That's more your style.
I'd rather
3-inch
the blade was
blade.
black DLC with just the pivot and thumb stud and screws being gold and not rose gold.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't 100% on that rose gold.
Yeah, I'm not.
Chico was a race car driver, but I'm a fan of Ray. I just I dig his design language. Stacy,
It's weird because I'm trying the. In my head, I'm going. It's too expensive. I don't want to spend that much on a Vosteed. But I'm looking at the materials and it's S35 in titanium. Now this has the Atlas and it's made Taiwan, but I paid more for this.
but that is yeah. But I think you're on to something there because definitely it's different. Big
Actually,
difference
I
between
didn't. I would have to pay more right now for this, but I
oh
did
yeah no
not pay because I actually got it during that kick-ass sale around Christmas. So I actually did spend less on this. I think I paid 155 or something for this.
because that was definitely a hell of a sale. Now I was thinking of you when I put the list together because of this one, the 8010 Demco blackout. What happened to you? Are you speechless? Hold on.
When you look
Can you hear me?
at how much
Oh,
it
that's good.
costs to take one, a good 8010 Demco, and then it, if you were to buy a cheaper one and then put titanium, original goat scales on it, you're spending that much anyways.
And this one is part of a 1,000 unit limited run.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is a beast. I mean, look, I don't think you could ever hurt that knife, but it is definitely a pocket full. 9 ounces, 3.5 inches of blade. That's a
It
lot
was
of
in
meat.
my workshop, Drew. I took down some tarps and I got caught on it, so it must have came loose in the pocket. And then I looked through my whole shop because I thought it might have done that on the tarps, but it wasn't anywhere where it should have came off. It must have came. It was hanging on my pocket and fell off later, and it fell on a piece of styrofoam, so I didn't hear it.
$400, yes sir. But it's by the time you like you're saying, by the time you buy a cheaper one, you're not getting the CPM steel in some cases, and you're getting
Even if you do get
the
the cheaper
titanium.
one, like I said, and then you go get original goat scales, what are those? Those are like $200 alone.
Yeah,
So you're already getting blacked out titanium, so that the phosphor treatment or whatever on it.
yeah, I would say it's baller. You whip that one out, people are gonna. I mean, 2 out of 2 have rated this knife a five
Dude,
star.
I think this is baller, and it's just the S35 G10 version. But yeah, it's a great knife.
Now, this one made me a little.
That's the thing, Joseph, because if you can get them off of like Midwest USA or even the Cold Steel website, I'm fine with that because they send me coupons all the damn time. So I'm usually getting 25 or 35% off coupons.
I think they're
So
available. Yeah, you can add to cart and buy one right now. There's only 1,000 pieces, and then they're gone for good.
those are Taiwan made, right?
Yeah, Taiwanese.
They would be a lot more expensive, Cheeto, if those were US made ones.
Oh yeah, I mean the U.S. made like Demco. I think he has some, or
They're
they've been
damn near
sold.
$1,000, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's a $1,200 USA made knife. Yeah,
Yeah,
then
the
you.
OG. You're going to wait forever to get your OG titanium scale, and they're going to be $200 plus.
Now, here's one that threw me for a loop because when I was going down that rabbit hole, a Recon One Magna Cut, 259. Atlas lock, 4-inch blade.
Well, there's one thing I can tell you. It's probably real Magna Cut.
Oh yeah, I mean it's probably last forever Magna Cut, but 250, and I couldn't. I was trying to look. I think it because it's all about the steel and the tri locking system, and no mention of what them handles are.
They're G10.
And see, that's kind of pricey for G10. They should have. I mean, my card is something.
They when they do their premium steel like S35 or in this case, the Magna Cut, it's always the G10 scales. And they do nice jobs on their G10. It's not cheap G10. It's pretty good G10, and it's pretty well done. These are the G10 scales on the 8010. I mean, of course, I want to get goat or something, but these are well done.
Man, the more I think about it, because I don't have an AD10, that's something I probably at some point will. I don't know if I would go that one. I think I would rather go the route of getting a standard AD10 and then putting the old goats on there that I wanted.
I've got a lot of the cold steels in their S35 G10 configuration. I gave one of them up.
One of them.
So this is the light, which is the OS 10 and
See,
G10 handle.
I have one of those. I want to put the old goat on them.
Well, I had the S35 version of this, and uh, it was a grail for DVD, and I never carried mine. I bought this thing how long ago, and it pretty much sits in the drawer. I'm not a huge Scorpion fan. I mean, I like it, but and so I traded my S35 for his OS 10. But now that I've got it, I think one of the problems was I just never took the time to break it in because he's got this one nice and broke in, and I like it a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I read. I started to get rid of mine. I didn't think it was that, but so let's see here. I wanted to share. This is the place that I found to get my scales from. And he makes a lot of, but it's weird to have to go back because you're going to contact him over email.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool stuff.
What's up, Michael?
Definitely just like endless damn damn different ZTs. If you've got a ZT and you want scales for it, I think he makes them.
That's pretty cool.
And
Keep an eye on the backstage in case I might have someone coming.
oh no, they let anybody in here. I sent Blessy, but I haven't seen him online. So what is the point?
What's up, Frankie?
Can you hear me?
I hear
Yep.
you.
I don't know why my camera's not showing for whatever reason. It says that it's working.
You're on. There's just probably a delay. You'll see it in a second.
Okay, that's cool. So I see you guys were talking about that AD10. and
Yeah, we're
15.
doing our baller or bust.
Yeah, big limited edition titanium rig.
I'm saying baller.
Oh, definitely a baller.
You know,
I can
I'm
see.
actually even thinking that that's close to, I think with the discount code I got, I might be able to get that not much higher than what that FM1 was, or is. And my wife thought I just bought one.
Oh
So your
You
wife
no!
see
doesn't
the
get mad when you
wheels.
buy nine something?
I got to be careful. It's the busy month, but I'm trying to save money because I think me and the wife are going to Blade Show West.
Man, that's right out the way. I've got summer vacation coming and all that good shit.
No, I've never.
I'm, it's funny
Oh
Cheeto brought that up, the
no,
Star
I
Wars
threw
crap.
this right here. It's circle.
Yeah, it looks like he's coming in and out.
Yeah, he's got a little lag to him.
Hey, look. There's actually a bad storm right now. I just heard thunder and what's it called hitting the garage door. I'm in the garage right now, and so I'm gonna hop off here because we're getting ready to lose power and stuff out here.
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit. Good seeing you, buddy. I haven't seen you since back when you were doing the Doom lives. We'll have to set up one in the future.
Yeah, man, anytime. Jump on. We'll
Definitely, we're gonna have to make
We'll set one up when Backpack's going to be on too.
that happen.
technical difficulties. And storms, man, they roll through this time of year, kill off. That's brutal. The, you know what though? I noticed we ain't got Tori tonight. I ain't seen Chris,
Tori sent me
Kyle.
some Gicarda.
Ain't seen Kyle roll up in here with no sarcasm.
So Wes,
Uh,
definitely if you can mustard it. I know it's a chunk, but I absolutely love this. From day one, it became a grail for me and a user. And I actually lost this for 2 weeks. Thought it was gone. Just found it Friday. Making me reconsider it being a working user.
so Cheeto brought up the Star Wars drop from McNeese, but that does open up the next one,
Oh,
the
I hadn't seen
six.
it.
I'll probably have to pull it up. I had some pictures of it. It's a neat looking knife. But I did have this beast in here. 625. Now they're out of stock. You had to be on site and have a chunk of money. I mean, all the hardcore Mac guys were jumping all over these things. They're already on the secondary for like 750. And the funniest part is somebody posted one for sale at 750 and instantly 20 comments calling them a piece of shit because they were trying to sell it for more than they paid. And I'm like, that if you don't fucking like somebody's price, scroll on. It's not like you have to pay it.
No,
That's it's
it's
like
kind of
that.
like back when we had the ammo shortages, right? And you had the fucking guys that would go to Walmart during the day and buy up everything and then try and sell it at a higher price. So it is kind of a shitty move. If you bought the
Oh,
thing and you don't like it, you know, that's one thing. And maybe make a little bit of money off it, but to flip it that quick, they just dropped. You know
oh
damn
no,
well that's all he had in planned.
yeah, he bought it to flip it. So the knife community's small anyway. All you've got to do is give him no traction. He goes a couple days, he's going to want to sell it for what he's got in.
Yeah, it's a deep carry, Wes. And I
And
did
that's the
find it,
thing.
Stacy.
We have control of the market. So if you don't like it, don't buy it. And
Well,
shame the
that's what I'm
guys
saying.
who
You don't
try.
really need the. I can see why people are saying it, and those are probably people that had the 625 to buy one, and they're sold out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And don't have the extra $100 to get it. But I mean, that is part of the free market.
yeah, that's the game
You
you
do buy
play.
them, especially pieces like that. I guess you want them to be a investment that goes up in price.
And I
But it's
mean,
kind of crappy to flip it that fast in people's faces that weren't lucky enough to get it in the drop.
yeah, but I give him this. At least it's a straight drop where it's just throw it out there and buy it. None of the pre-order, none of that madness. And there'll be another drop. So you just got to hold on. And if you want it that bad, sit on that money and wait for the next drop. They'll start
Yeah,
showing up. They'll start showing up in the secondary. I mean, there'll be no ifs, ands, or buts. If I ever get one, it'll be through the secondary because I couldn't get the PM2 because it dropped uh, too damn hard for me. I don't think it's even on the website. The Star Wars, I have to go to Insta.
so last night during these blades, during the pocket drop, someone
Yeah,
had the Kubi Drake M390 titanium that I've been after forever.
really.
He was carrying it. That's what he put in as. I was like, damn.
Uh, Now here's what Cheeto brought up. The Star Wars drop that's got the X Fighters and the Death Star on it on the inlay, which is kind of cool. What would make it better is if the lighter graphics glowed. Now that
Do
would
they
make it.
actually are they actually licensed to use this?
I no idea on that one.
Because if they're not, they're gonna get fucking sued.
No idea on that one. What the hell? There we go.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's cool. I like it. It would make a great pick. I like the Mac, the 3.5. It is a great knife. I just cannot. It's too damn expensive for me to bring myself to hard to use it. It's capable of it. I
Cheeto
think
said
it's
he's
got.
gonna try and grab one if it's not too crazy.
Cheeto's a Star Wars nut anyway. I'm pretty sure he touches himself to lay up pictures from back in the day. But Cheeto's an old school Star Wars guy, so respect that. Down with the fit. I ain't fucking with no damn Star Trek shit, but a little bit. I kind of like the old movies, but Star Wars is way fucking better.
Oh yeah, I'm a Star Wars before Star Trek, but I like them both,
I
especially the
like
old
them.
stuff. I think they did an awesome job actually rebooting the Star Trek universe. The way they
Yeah,
did
that,
that with the old and the new, with
yeah,
that
because
time warp shit, they can
yeah,
rewrite anything they want now.
that was pretty cool. The stuff that come on like Paramount Plus, I watched some of that. It was pretty good. I liked that. That was cool. The new spot, but I like the old Star Trek movies. Like when they fucking went and got the whale and shit. That was pretty cool. You know, those goofy old ones. But Star Wars,
Hell
fucking
yeah, Cheeto. I remember watching Star Wars in black and white before. Because that's the TV we had.
Star Wars in black and white. I was trying
What you doing?
trying to find. I thought I had one more, and I gotta trying to close all these tabs little by little. Have you seen that they're trying to like rename the crossover between Generation X and Millennials? That like window from like 77 to like 84, 85. Like
What?
75 to 85, they're trying to like rename that chunk.
To what?
It's like I just like uh, Exilinium or something like that. My wife showed that to me. It was it's funny how the whole generation thing, they just kind of pick years and that's it. Because I mean, I'm 81. I definitely don't fit in with the millennials. So you look at one thing and like millennials start 80, then you see one thing that starts at 85. It's odd that there's like no
Gen X
everybody.
is to 80, and then
Yeah,
81 through is millennial. My wife just makes it into the Gen X with me.
this is pretty much I spent my entire life getting the hell beat out of me by Gen Xers when I was younger.
You probably deserved it.
I had some of it coming, but they made me tough.
Yeah. Weird how that happens, huh?
Uh, just a little bit. Man, went to Sam's Club today. I've got to say, I really like the scan from your fucking phone, put it in your cart, and then check out as you're walking out the store. That shit is great.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
I'm telling you, it makes you not even want to go because Walmart and Sam's Club are completely fucking different places.
Yep.
I think there's like a different level of person that goes to Sam's Club versus the regular Walmart crowd. Because it's like quieter in Sam's Club. Everybody's like friendlier. They're like moving around each other. You get in Walmart, no. It's fucking. You know what really chaps my ass? The fucking Walmart shoppers. The Walmart employees that are doing the pick orders.
What's up, Shady?
That they're all up in your fucking way. There's so many of them. You can't do your business. And it's like they figured out a way to give somebody a bigger cart. They're slower. And it's like while you're at home shopping, you're still fucking up people in the store.
You know what? I don't worry about this because I don't go to Walmart.
I fucking hate it, but man, I almost got to. There's just not there's just not a better option to replace it.
So I have a Sam's membership, and it's right next to the Walmart. Right? They always have them pretty close.
Yeah.
I have no problem going to Sam's. That Walmart is a shithole.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful. Same thing here. See, Stacy, I'm blaming her. She's one of those. So that little comfort of you sitting at home, putting it in your cart, but every time I've tried that, they never grabbed the shit I want. There's always, well, we had some substitutions. And you can turn around and go in the store and fucking find it yourself. And then that drives me up the wall.
But you paid for it. You paid for them to aggravate you.
Yep.
Pond River Boy Carl, what's up?
That is a big, hardcore fucking redneck right there. I know this feller since we was young. He might be one of them Gen Xers that was rough on me at one point in time. I mean, anybody that's got a catfish tattooed on their forearm has got some hard ass to them. I'm just saying.
Like I said, you probably had it coming.
Maybe. I can't believe he's on the internet this late in the evening. I figured he'd be ready to go fishing or something. But, oh no. That checkout, the self checkouts at Walmart really suck. But the people they put on the fucking registers now, does y'all's Walmart have people sitting down at the register? They have stools? Because they do
I
up
don't
here.
go. Honestly, I do not go to fucking. I I avoid it. Even with, you know, I love a good crossbar lock knife and that what do they call it, the Walmart Grail or whatever. I never even went to look for one. I despise going into those stores.
No more big lots. Those are gone. There's a couple up here. Hy-Vee. That's an alright grocery store. I like going in there. They still bag you damn groceries. We try to go in there, but hell, the prices are so damn high.
We have Myers up here, where that's where they originated. So
Yeah. I've been in one of them. It's been a while. I think I was in Indy the last time I went to one of them.
Here in the Midwest, they're usually around. They're in Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio.
Stacy, Carl is Kentucky folk too, just so you know. He's old school plains. He's a bottom down in the bottoms. I've seen him roll around a couple times with a feller. Been known. I don't. I can't believe Brent didn't show up at all today.
Nothing. Liking this bad boy. Carried that today.
That's that sod buster that Terry.
Yeah. That helped put up part of the chicken coop today. This put in some good work today. This thing's definitely worth grabbing.
Shut up, Shady. What do you mean? Because, I mean, I had a couple off grid knives. I like the folders. Their website was just so janky.
What's that? Off grids?
Yeah, their website sucked.
You can get them on it. Amazon. This thing is, well, both of their EDC fixed blades are really good. I
The
like this, the
Hoglet,
neck knife. The
the
Hoglet,
Hoglet's down to 59.
the Hoglet is amazing. And their D2 is good. Their Cryo D2, CPM Cryo D2, done in Taiwan. That Rapid Fire Rescue is a good knife. I really like
I haven't seen that Elite series. He's doing Magna Cut.
their tool is really good too.
Woo! 260? 270?
Yeah, that's titanium and like Magna Cut though.
Yeah.
I can't verify it other than the fact that they're all done in Taiwan, but I think a lot of these are done in the same factory as Cold Steel.
I mean, that Sidekick at 59, Blackout or Coyote.
It
Coyote.
comes with a taco sheath, and it actually is very functional.
The ergo's on that handle. And like you saying, that draw on it, because it's dropped down. So
It's got that
it's almost
slight
like a.
recurve. It's got the nice bent. So many different grips you can get up on. It's got a great pinch grip, hammer grip, all day. You're not going to get any fatigue like that.
I think I would go with the Coyote. I might have to look at that. $59. and give it a shot there. Now, didn't you have that Cayman?
Yep.
That's a big boy. That Grizzly.
I have the folder too. I was just playing with the folder, and that's a big honker.
They do some big knives. I kind of looked at that Grizzly, like putting it in like camping gear.
That's more like a camp chef knife. The Cayman is more like a Bowie.
In fact, when I was really looking at them hard, the Alpha Dog was the one I was thinking about. I thought it kind of suited my styles there.
I I like that design. I've looked at that one a few times. It's one of the few I haven't pulled the trigger on.
Well, the reason I thought about it is they've got that leather sheath for it. But what the hell? For like $29.
I think this one's the tracker. I would I would just get it base, and if you actually want a leather sheath, get one from Lancelot or Terry. Have a good night, Carl.
Take it easy, Burger.
Shady B never showed up.
He didn't even text. He didn't text. He was so busy at his dinner party, his big fancy dinner party. I bet they're eating caviar and drinking sparkling cider with their pinkies in there and probably had tea or something. Yeah, me and Big Carl go way back, like freshman year in high school. I met him in a snowball fight. And it's a crazy ass world where I run around with him in high school, met him here and there, might have smoked a couple left-handed cigarettes with him at one time or another. Had a cold beverage, but he has known my old lady since they were like little kids. So that's crazy. I met him, then it's just small world. That damn tracker XXL, it's just damn. It's a pocket machete. I just can't carry nothing that damn big. I'd have to put it on a backpack.
Yeah, dude, I've got the regular tracker and it's good size. That XXL, that is definitely going to be like a machete.
Oh, excuse me. That cleaver looks pretty mean, even though it's a flipper only.
That's
Oh,
pretty
oh.
cool. I haven't even seen that yet.
Let's take a look at it. It's in production, sir. 59.
V3.
That's a pretty gnarly swept up blade. They're serious about that pocket clip. With three screws to hold that bastard in.
They
They
do that
really
on most of them.
14C. I was trying to look for some measurements. 4 ounces, 3-inch blade. It says Taiwan's the OEM. So 14C, 3 inches, coming out of Taiwan.
Marty, what's up? What's up, Matty?
That's $59. That is a steal. I mean, what do you say?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. I don't know
You
if
think?
you're gonna like it being a flipper only, but
Well, I've already got it in my head and thinking that might be worth me trying to put a hole in it and put a big gnarly ass thumb stud in it.
they do very well on their flippers onlys.
You see, the one I had,
The
well,
Enforcer is really good. The Cayman XL is good. The Badger's really nice.
what? Before we got sidetracked on that, I need this. I need another ink pencil.
Get it?
It's green. What does
I'm
it?
free. I'm right there with you. 14C is one of my favorites.
I like that. Is it aluminum?
Their bit driver's done really well, so I'm going to be willing to bet that that's probably done well. As
And I wonder what refill it uses.
what?
Trying to see
Oh,
what
the refill.
refill. Because that's like the first thing I do is got to change it out into something else, something that I like better. So it looks like it uses a Schmitz. I've got some of those in the desk right now. I think this might have to. I might have to see if they got it on Amazon cheaper or I get the shipping. I think I'm gonna have to have me one of these, especially if I got a green micarta coming for the ZTO 550. You need a green pin to go with the micarta
Yeah,
for $39. What's up, Shady?
yeah. You should probably look into that, Maddie. You don't.
Damn it,
That's not
Maddie.
very sanitary. Finger blood
Well,
as ink.
I don't want any packages from Maddie if he's writing my address and a little hot dog blood. Because you know there's a little bit of hot dog in his blood. It's probably wrote blood and mustard.
Nobody thinks it's blood because it's so yellow from all the mustard in his bloodstream.
I'm ooh, they got it in gray also. Black, silver. Do they have it over at the Amazon at the Jungle site?
Be willing to bet they do.
I'm running
That
over
bit
there.
driver for $24. Well worth it.
$34 over on the Amazon website.
There you go. You're saving $5 and free shipping, Doug. You can have it here Monday.
What color? Blackout. camo green, silver.
That gray's
Stealth
pretty
gray.
sick.
Yeah, it's got just enough blue to it to make it look good.
Yeah, I
I mean,
kind of like that blue gray.
it's got a nice clip on it. I'm definitely.
I bet you that uh, milled texturing where you grab it the right way feels fucking good too.
Yep, probably going with the green one. CRKT pen.
I have their bolt pen that has the T6 and T8 in it. Goes okay. It's got a nice patina on it. I took the clip off. I keep it in my front pocket clip or pouch.
And see, I always get down the rabbit hole into weird. What we got here?
Humphrey, do they say use by or do they say sell by? Because if it's a sell by made first and they're unopened, you're probably good to eat them tomorrow.
Go ahead and eat them. Live crazy. If they're slimy, don't eat them. Is that the deciding factor for a hot dog? Is if it's slimy? Because you can always scrape the slime off.
Just wash them. Wash the slime off and then you're good to go.
I have pretty much had like a hot dog dinner planned at least once a week now. It's just I can't help myself. Bacteria and organic matter breakdown. Ooh,
Maddie's teaching.
since you put it that way, ugh,
Why you got that Sativian up? Get that thing off the screen.
that is. I saw it and thought you would really enjoy it. It's always interesting to type in EDC knives and then go to what's new and OTF keychain razor knives, aluminum gravity knives.
I'm really trying to stick to my no Chinese knives unless I know unless it's a homie that designed it. Like I'll get that Gideon, the Concept, because it's a homie knife, or Tempest knives, things like that.
ALP knives, heavy duty cold steel folding knife. Got a 4034 steel blade on it. I don't even think this thing is Chinese made. I'm thinking this might be Pakistan.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty big pass on that.
We're saying bust on that one.
Oh yeah.
$29.
It no.
Negatory Ghost Rider. It's always nice to see what the new drops that Amazon has. The Drop Bear XO knife. This is this is interesting. Albatross. It looks familiar. You take off the Taurus off the side of it. Does that look like a real steel ripoff?
Kinda. Looks very Praxis.
Yeah.
That and also one of the Best Techman models. It looks kind of like the mixture too.
I would definitely say it come out of a plant that's real close to either one of those.
Yep.
Man, there's that the old Amazon has gotten to where it is almost like a straight up clone site.
There's so much on there that is.
$100. My card handle. I've never heard of shoes. It's a
DC-53 is like a version of D2.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It's a big ass knife. Wonder where it's from. After opening this knife, there is an additional safety lock which makes the entire knife practical and does not damage the frame lock.
Wow, that's exciting. Tell us more.
So it has a fucking pin that you can stick. Well, I mean, we've seen that in a lot of them. In the flipper.
Yeah, that I've seen that stuff. Look how damn thick that thing is.
Good Lord. It looks like it's all centered in the picture.
Yeah. Now that's a pocket brick, Wes.
A total of 9.3 inches. A over 3.5 inch blade. It has bearings. It's interesting. There's no way in hell I give $100 for it.
Yeah, I can't. So DC-53, I don't know. I've only seen it on overseas made knives. So I don't know if it's a formula of D2 they came up with. I had good results out of it. I mean, I had 2 fixed blades that I got in it, and I tested it, and I still have one, and I gave one went to Mad Yako, but those things were dirt cheap. So if I don't know why, what are they charging you for? The bearings and the fact that it's got micarta handles?
I think so. But man, really stepping it up here with this oddity.
What the hell is that thing?
It's saying it has an access lock, but I'm not seeing it. And it's a
It
safe
looks like it's
design.
got 2 damn pivots. Which pivot does it go off of? It's which thumb stud are you supposed to use?
Is this an AI picture?
I don't know. Something.
Oh, I see. The top one's not a pivot. It's a vertical.
Is that the lock? That's
That's
probably the stop pin. I wonder if that pops it. That's got to be part of the lock. It looks like it falls into place right there.
yeah, like right there. So it's down right now, and then it raises up and locks into the top of the blade with its dual thumb studs. So those
So
are
how
going
do
to
you
be like
release the
stop
damn
pins
thing?
too.
Go to the next picture.
You would
Pocket
have
clip
to.
is horrendous.
It is $24.99.
I almost want to buy it just to experience the train wreck.
But what if it is just buttery smooth action and the lockup's solid?
I don't even see how you release the lock. I don't see how it.
Maybe you just pull up.
You need to keep going through these photos because I'm still not understanding how this damn thing.
That's it. You've got this picture here, then this one, then it shows you this fucking custom clip, close up of the blade. That's it. I need a video of it. Hey, there's a lot of people that bought it with the pyrite light. That's funny to me. Well, nobody has made a video of it, and it has no reviews yet.
I still don't see the access lock on it.
I think it's like an up and down movement on that, what looks to be a pivot. That is
What is it called?
Blade Crafty folding
That's
pocket
it.
knife. Blade Crafty. That's it. They really reached out there and got some.
Man, that one down there really looks like a parrot.
That is horrible. But you know, somebody has probably made enough money that they don't have to have a real job. I'm almost betting this is some type of knockoff right here.
Oh, You think?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Oh wait, here's one. This is
Top notch.
$29.
Hey, if you've ever wanted a 940 Axis lock knife, now's the time.
They even write 940 access lock knife.
Because that's what they're calling it. They're not using the word Osborne, and they're not saying Benchmade. So they're keeping the two key components off for their. Ooh, look at that. They even put like a purple backspacer on there to try and.
Yeah.
Kind of a pinkish purple, but I mean. Nothing is better than when you're walking all around like the Pew Show or something, and the guy that's got the knife table out has that knife sitting out, and he's trying to sell it to you as a Benchmade.
With that fake ass logo on it. Look, I called
Yep.
that one out. I'm not above it. The old lady hates it, but I will straight call them out on that bullshit because it's just wrong. Because there's some guy out there that's
Wes,
gonna
did you
try.
buy the Blade Crafty?
Uh,
Tell me that's the one you say here and you just bought. Because I was thinking about after the live stream, I might do it.
this is Amazon,
It's
Cheeto.
Amazon Cheeto.
We're on the jungle site.
Find us another treasure, Doug.
Let's see what I got here. Man, OTF
Oh, he
Black.
grabbed that 940 lookalike.
Really?
I bet you it's gonna have good action and everything too.
It, that's the saddest part. It probably will. It'll have good solid action. Oh man, this one is really nice. Look at this. There's so much going on with this picture.
Wow.
Let's, why rip off one company when you can get two?
Yeah, let's piss off. Let's just piss off.
The only way it could get better is if it had a fake lynch clip on the back.
And they called it donut. Go after the group that's no longer in. Put a fake lynch on it. Piss off Blade HQ and the original maker.
But this is a fashion gift for women, comma men.
Holy crap.
That one there, that's probably knife of the night right there. How did we end up all the way back a page? That's this Amazon page is really looking like walking through the flea market right now. Because
It
there's
is. It's
Pakistan on
pretty
there.
bad.
I think these tariffs are really fucking everything up. We didn't saw those. Here's page 3.
There you go. Get that $700 Bowie knife on there.
$281 for Blade Frenzy carbon steel handmade hunting knife. Who in the hell is dropping that kind of money on Amazon?
Didn't you see the $700 one?
No, I missed it.
It was above it. You scrolled past it, but
Let me go back. 59.
let's go into deeper information on that one. I bet you it's handmade. Where's it handmade?
Man, Blade Frenzy. So I see it now. 700. That's the one we want to dig into. $700.
Yeah. This has to just be like an amazing custom.
D2 steel.
If it's really custom handmade D2 from the US,
It's a big ass piece of stag too.
can you find country of origin? Dude, that's a friggin' short sword.
Read. Pakistan. No fucking way. That is a Pakistani knife on Amazon for $731 fucking dollars.
And I would have to say there's no way in hell that's D2.
No, it's probably some kind of fucking whatever chunk of steel they could find and polish up. No doubt, it's probably handmade by somebody, but there's no verification of what like
Wow.
$700. Trying to get back. Kaiser drop, baby.
Pakistani gold is what that thing was.
Doom blade.
Kaiser's really embracing the EDC fixed blades, but so is Kubi.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of jumping on
I
that.
Those drop bears are pretty cool. I really like the muskrat from D. Sharon. He's a homie, so gotta support that one. But I want that bloom from Kubi for Aries. Ooh, $348 for that had to be something special.
Yeah, kinda. It's it's definitely the clones of that one's off. $32.
You have to be pretty specific what you're looking for on Amazon. Like, if you want the petrified fish viper, you need to type in what
Yeah,
if you just put in pocket knife or a steel, this is what you're gonna get.
I mean we didn't even see Ned Frost stuff that much, but
What's that?
the Ned Frost and Frost cutlery stuff. It's not even that no more. It's just straight rip off, like the mini Adonis. It's D2 and plastic. It's just nuts. I mean, is there any real Benchmades on Amazon?
I think Benchmade might have a store if you
Oh,
actually went.
this one's got reptilian in its description. No, because it's handles. This one's scales.
Oh, so they're just selling you the scales.
Yeah, this one's just the scales. But I guarantee they've got the whole knife and all for sale on different. Those are made in the USA
That's cool.
for $54. Huh.
Does that guy have a store? See what else he makes.
That's what no, he does not have. He doesn't have a store. Maybe there's something down here. Cave Monkeys, LLC. Let me
What's
go to
it called?
Caves. Cave Monkeys. He has a site. Amazon, eBay, Etsy. Makes all kinds of stuff. Bug out, reptilian, makes gun scales. That's pretty neat, man. I kind of like it when you find something American made.
What's his Instagram page?
He's got a bunch of damn pop ups. Go back to his thing, we'll get his thing. TikTok. Oh,
I
shit.
found it.
Did you find it?
Yep.
There it is. You give him a follow.
Yeah, I already did. I might see if he's got some Osborne upgrades.
I mean, it's reasonably priced stuff, too. I'm going to go to the shop here. I mean, aluminum. I'm an aluminum fan anyway. I like titanium, but man, aluminum.
Dude,
So,
this guy does awesome milling on this stuff too.
yeah, for $50, he's got topo on some of it.
I might be getting another set of grip scales. The black aluminum.
Now I need a grip. Oh, purple.
His green that he does on that aluminum is awesome.
The black looks pretty nice too.
That black looks good too.
On the bug out.
Look at that pick. He's got the bug out, the grip, and the mini grip all in the black.
I like the. I mean, he's got some good. Man, this is all because his bug out are like $38. In the green anodized fucking aluminum bushings and shit for like $20. You can build a badass bug out.
I might have to get those black grip.
I don't even like orange. But the orange topo looks good. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps going. So he's definitely got a lot of. He does some good looking colors on the aluminum.
Yeah, he's got. I'm glad we ran across this. That's
I
crazy.
know.
We found him on Amazon.
Yeah, the milling looks good on him.
Dude, I'm going to get that black aluminum grip and then get the gold bronze.
I
Uh,
think I'm. I think I've got a bug out sitting around here that could use a set of aluminum scales. I don't own a grip.
I don't see anything for the 940, which bugs me. That I wish he had that. I was thinking about upgrading this thing, but
I don't know. I'd reach out, throw an email on him. He might.
what's
He's one
up,
of the guys.
Bluminati?
But I've got to say, man, it's crazy to find something that new. It's all products. He had some pictures of some like pistol handles and stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know if
saw
that's a
that.
different. I don't know if that's a different site or.
I saw some when I was scrolling through his Instagram.
Yeah, like very cool. Man, there's nothing better than finding somebody new. When
Yep,
I was fixing to all talk English shit, and then saw that American made, and I was like, what the? And I mean, great reviews, just one after another.
yeah, it looks like good stuff. I'm glad we found him. That's awesome. Zach stuff follows him, so I mean, the guy's got to have good stuff. Zach's
He's
the
over
Benchmade homie.
in Edney.
Surprised your wife's not knocking on your closet door.
Holy shit! It is 20 after, man. That's what happens when you get on the old jungle site. We discovered somebody new today. I'm gonna reach out to that guy and try to get him on the live.
That'd be awesome.
Just because I can be like, look, we were scrolling through Amazon and saw your shit. and it's cool. And Brian needs some 940s.
What's up, Todd?
Todd finally showed up. I got air coming out of both holes. Bliss sent me a
Oh,
message saying he was on the Goons.
who's that? Monkeys has been on the Goons podcast. That's cool.
No, Bliss. I sent him a link earlier.
Oh,
Oh, Bless Knives.
he's hanging out with the Goons.
Yeah, he was out with the Goons. Because I enjoyed him on the other night. He's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Donnie's a good guy. I can't wait to someday to get one of his that and his pry bars too. I didn't even think about that, but he's got
Yeah,
some killer pries.
I want that damn pry bar. I even got to looking. It got me looking and thinking. If I bought some pry bar material, bought it in the stock, and tried to make a couple. So, I don't know. I thought about getting
Do
them
it, Doug.
joints. I mean, fuck, I could drill some holes in it, put some clips, order a couple lynch clips, put on there,
Being
broadcast
able to do
easy.
it and make sure that you keep everything centered and the holes don't jump on you.
Yeah, that's going to be the sun bitch. But see, I'll be honest. Let me be 100%. I was going to buy them and then take them to a fellow that I know that
Look who
he's
showed up,
decent.
Doug.
Oh, fuck. We might as well end it now because you got Todd and Kyle show up. No, y'all only show up with backpacks here.
Well, Kyle came in great. He said you need a pry to get his lips off get your lips off his ass.
But I know a feller who does a little bit of gunsmithing, and I guarantee hand him a couple of pieces of Z-bar or Z-ware steel, and it'd be easy for him to throw some flashy holes or something on it and mount some pocket clips. It would be nothing for a fella with that kind of skill. Man, I eat a whole mess of them mushrooms. What are they fucking called? Starts with an M.
Magic mushrooms,
No, not that kind of magic mushroom. Uh,
morel.
yeah, morel mushrooms for the first time. Those pretty damn good. But I
Yeah,
put
if you can cook morels up and they're damn near like meat.
uh, I throwed them in some egg, a little bit of cracker, and fried them in butter. Pretty good. Pretty
Did you
good.
go out and find them yourself, or did you buy them?
No, I was giving them. They they, I, they were freebies. They were given to me. Man, the son of bitches are selling around here for like $40, $50 a pound.
Oh, they're not cheap.
I told them I couldn't go mushroom hunting yet because I ordered an open nail mushroom knife because I got to have a special knife to go mushroom hunting.
Is it a hawk bill?
Yeah, it's just a hawk bill with a little brush like coming out the end of it.
Yep.
You got to have it.
Gotta be able to brush those fungal spores off. You want those to regerminate, so that there's more next year.
But they were pretty damn good. What is it? he talked, was it a Missouri hat trick? Is he caught his limit in crappie, had a whole bag full of mushrooms, went home, fried them up, and he got a shot at the old lady. So he had the Missouri hat trick. So I had a shower right before the live. Thank you very much. It's Saturday, and that's the day we fill the wash tub full of water.
Once a week.
Yeah. And I get out the old lye soap and scrub down with my brush.
Dougie doesn't want to be unfresh in the closet. It's tight spaces.
Yeah. Kyle's the kind of person that probably donated to that GoFundMe for that fucking girl who dropped racial slurs at the playground. That's why he was late. He was busy donating to that. Worship
He does
tub.
it at the cement pond, Kyle. Come on.
No, it's a horse shit. Man, I live in town now. We got a tub. It's old feed trough that we corked a hole in it.
Oh, did you run some copper tubing around the fire pit so that you can get warm water into it?
We only do that in the winter.
Okay.
Come this time of year, cold shower.
Makes it crawl right up inside. Wakes you up in the morning. Well, I'm kind of tired.
I know it. We got a happening bunch there right at the end, but I'm with you. We gotta squash this. Y'all got to start coming on earlier. Cause look, we did an hour and a half with like 9 fucking people in here. We go over 20 minutes and it blows up.
Well, that's probably because they're leaving G-ball if he got done.
I know these guys are technologically advanced folk that we deal with. If
Oh,
you have to get,
they're in both.
yeah, you have to get on both early. I need my watch time hours going up. This shit ain't for free. This shit ain't for free, y'all. I'm fixing to go pay per view on Saturday nights. That's when it gets real good.
We're gonna be real broke.
I know it. We start having to do this for money.
Kyle said, "Quit whining."
PayPal at broke ass EDC. Next week I'll
Well,
sit here with the sign. But we will be back next week with a better buster or
wow, it's
follow. My shit
not
ain't
working
working.
for me.
Something's not working here. Horse shit. I'm on the iPad.
I'm on
On my
my
back.
phone. It's not doing it. Maybe
Well,
StreamYard put something in the cut that out. Can't let us have any fun.
damn it.
Well, it was fun, but I got to be up early tomorrow.
Yep. Y'all are great folks. See y'all next week. Kyle, you're my favorite asshole.
Have a good one, everybody.
Stay
Fuck you,
bright. Stay
Conwoo.
safe.